What's good with y'all boys, man? We back with another One Piece video, bro. 1191 is out, so y'all already know the drill, bro. It's time to break down the chapter and give my thoughts. I unfortunately got spoiled on the chapter this week, accidentally, of course. Now, last night, the shit came up on my feed, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. My initial reaction when I first saw this shit, I'm like, nigga, this is a fake AI panel. For one, when I saw it, I'm like, nigga, this don't even look like a One Piece drawing. This don't even look like some shit Oda would draw. And I know niggas was saying that shit about even when he first touched down, but this form really didn't look like it. And it didn't help any better that the panels were raw scans and they were blurry as fuck, right? But that aside, now that I see that it's real, I do still fuck with IMU's design when he first touched down on Elbaf more than this most recent transformation. I will say this though, he looks way more demonic in this form, and he definitely do still look like a menace, but the other one just looked sleek and clean as fuck, and he was dripped out. Getting right into the chapter and starting off from the beginning, bro, we start off the chapter seeing Luffy, and he's questioning how he's even still alive right now, and he's saying he cannot transform back to base because it'll be bad. And I feel like that right there just shows how much damage Luffy has actually taken in this fight with IMU, because the nigga knows if he goes back to base form, ain't no more forcing himself to heal. This shit is over. But Luffy starts questioning Scopper Gaban, asking him some questions about IMU, trying to figure out what IMU really even is. And this shit low-key set IMU up for a crazy ass Orla, because Luffy's asking this shit, and the only thing Scopper Gaban could say is that IMU is pretty much God. But the panel cuts to IMU falling down to the underworld after Scopper Gaban's attack from last chapter, and we see IMU land on the ground, and he starts reminiscing about Roger's crew, and he starts saying that these niggas are really a nuisance and that he needs to go ahead and put it into them just like he did that man Rocks. And this is where IMU starts transforming. And let's go ahead and look at differences in IMU's design when he's in this form, right? The first thing that stands out to me is the fact that he got the Hagoromo circle like wrapped around his legs, waist area now, and it's also around his arms, and we see the Covenant symbol on his arms. Niggas was like, this form kind of looks like Bounce Man from Luffy, and I can kind of see it because how Luffy got the black ass arms, how he's more buff and wide. I kind of like that comparison, but I don't know. But I just want to know what's the purpose of this form. Like, clearly it has to be stronger than the one he was just using, but my question is, why not jump straight to this? Of course, that's just Oda saving it, but like in story wise, it's interesting. Why wouldn't IMU just go straight into this? I'm gonna assume it's maybe because since he can't really be outside of the Holy Land, we assume, or some other time limit that he has that we don't know of yet, which is why he didn't want to use this, because this would drain more power or weaken him even more in a state. That's the only thing I could think of to make it make sense, but I'm very interested to see how he does perform while he's in this form. And another question has to be had. Is this even IMU's final form? We know that in the room when Sabo pulled up, niggas is saying this is that form. Me personally, I don't know. I feel like that form when Sabo was in there can still be a whole nother evolution that this nigga has. This nigga IMU was moving like a straight up Pokemon. But after IMU transforms, we cut to Biblo and Chopper, and Oda is teasing us once again with having these two in the same room, because Biblo starts talking to Chopper, but Chopper just says, huh, and we immediately cut right back to the action with IMU. Now, as much as I appreciate Oda for really giving IMU the spotlight and focusing on him and not really taking away from it, because I know for a fact if he was constantly cutting away to shit like Chopper and Usopp and Zoro and Sanji, niggas would be like, come on bro, we trying to see IMU. So I do appreciate that he's giving us IMU like non-stop damn near, but come on nigga, ain't no way you teased us like this with this Chopper and Biblo shit, especially because you got the nigga saying something and you immediately cut away. Come on Oda. And then to top it all off, my nigga, you taking another break. Oda, I pray your health is good, my nigga, because the amount of breaks that's been going on this past month is actually insane. But we cut back to IMU, and he is immediately pulling right back up on Scopper, Gaban, and Luffy. He pulls up and Gaban tells Luffy to grab his crew and run, and Gaban grabs the axe, getting ready to prepare for more battle. Now Gaban is tough for that, I'm not gonna lie. Nigga just lost his arm 15 seconds ago and he's still trying to run the fade. Then Luffy responds and he says it's no way he's just finna get up and run. But IMU runs back in trying to attack Gaban with the same Hanabi sword from last chapter. And just as Gaban and IMU are about to clash once again, Hardegen comes in sending this nigga Emu flying with a punch to the jaw, just like how Luffy did a couple chapters ago. And Oda did a real good job of making it look like this nigga Hardage actually did something, bro. If you a nigga with a brain, you know this shit ain't do no damage to Emu, but it looked good, alright? You know what I'm saying? Hardage's PR got a little bit better after this moment. But he sends Emu flying, but as he's getting sent flying, he sends some more Maki flames out. And I'm not gonna lie, this is the part that kind of got me, because I'm like, oh yeah, Hardage's about to get fried once again, right? Nigga, he has the nerve to put up a shield and block this shit. I was like, hold on, Oda. You low-key giving this nigga some real good hype right now, right? Just for a couple seconds later, and when Gaban's telling Harden to grab Luffy and run, this nigga couldn't even manage to pick Luffy up before the Maki flames came back and hit his ass right in the back, bro. I knew it was too good to be true for this nigga. But after taking that attack, Harden is still not down for the count. Scalper Gaban tells him once again to leave, but then Harden gives Loki a good-ass aura lob, just like Luffy gave Emu earlier in the chapter, and he says, even if I die, it's okay, cause Loki's here. Loki charges in right behind Harden, and Luffy gets back up after forcing himself to heal as well. And they charge in, hitting this nigga Emu with a 3-piece combined attack Goku Sovereignty. Now, we don't really see Emu's reaction to this attack at the end of the chapter, but unfortunately, it is a break next week. Now, I'm going to say this. His reaction to this attack is going to speak volumes. Fuck Harden, no one cares about him. He's getting hit by Gear 5 Luffy and Loki. Luffy and Loki, nowhere near 100% though, so we gotta keep that in mind, but we also gotta remember, we assume Emu to be under some sort of weakness or time limit or nerf as well. So nobody here is 100%. So we still gotta keep that in mind, but like I said, his reaction to this attack is gonna say a lot, because if he gets right back up like nothing happened on some Zoro shit after a Loki and Luffy combined attack, oh yeah guys, Gaban was right. Y'all might have to run. Because on God, tell me before y'all saw this chapter that y'all thought Emu was gonna bust out another transformation. Who was thinking that shit? Nobody was thinking that shit. Yes, we still knew he had another transformation in the vault because of what we saw in Mary Joao when Sabo pulled up, but who really fucking thought he was finna bust that shit out? My question is, why? Did the nigga just get mad? Like, the nigga deadass just got mad and busted this shit out. He didn't even need to whip this shit out. So I swear to God, he better fry their shit next chapter now that I'm really thinking about it. Because he real life just came in, fucked everybody up, fucked Luffy up, gave that nigga straight torture for the last couple of chapters, then fucked up Gaban, took the nigga arm off. Then when the nigga fell to the underworld, he was like, yeah, nigga, fuck this. I'm popping out. I'm transforming again. Like, what the fuck? Nigga deadass just got mad and said, fuck this shit, bro. It's time to end it. And I swear he better be moving like that. I better not see a weakened Luffy and Loki put up with this shit. The only way I'm going to accept that is if it gets confirmed later on that Emu is actually drastically weakened the longer he is outside of the Holy Land, because then it makes sense, because it's like he's expending more power while he's also getting weaker, so that's fair. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about this chapter. Let me know what y'all think about Emu's new form. Do y'all think that this is the form that we saw in Mary Joao? I've been seeing niggas say that shit as well. Me personally, I don't think so. I think he probably has that last form in his backpack just in case, and I've been seeing niggas say that's going to be the final form we see on the mural, because in this chapter Emu has 4 horns, and I cannot remember off the top of my head how many horns the creature in the mural has that's holding the sun, but everyone speculates that to be Emu, and since Emu is growing more horns, and I believe that creature had maybe about 6 horns, Emu's low-key just 2 more horns off from looking just exactly like him. So we're definitely gonna see that transformation whenever it's his final fight. The fact that we even still got this transformation, like I said, is crazy, because I thought that was it when he pulled up. It was like, we're not going to see the other form until later on in the series for Final War, or whenever Blackbeard pulls up on him and tries to off-screen him on some shit. You know what I mean? But hey, like I say, well, Oda, man, you never fucking know. What's y'all predictions for next chapter? I'll probably make a separate video talking about that. Let me know y'all predictions in the comment section down below. But since there's a break next week, I gotta fill y'all boys in with another video, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, only thing I didn't like about this chapter is no Zoro, no Sanji for real. Even though I love that we're getting a lot of Emu focus, I just want to see what's up with my boys, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see this Sanji ACOG shit. I'm trying to see some Zoro advanced ACOG shit. I'm trying to see my boys get down and dirty too, just like Luffy and Loki is doing. Hey, hopefully we'll get that soon. I would say next week, but shit, I've been speculating that that's gonna be in the next chapters for the last like 2-3 weeks, and we haven't been getting it. So shit, I damn near won't even predict that we get it next week, to be honest. But watch, the moment I don't predict it, we probably get it. Yeah, like I said, hopefully though, Emu continues to fry shit. And hopefully this doesn't make him look bad. I've already been seeing niggas say this makes him look bad. Me personally, I don't think it does. I feel like a lot of niggas just don't like this new form he busted out because it just doesn't, it's not, the other form just looked cooler to me. This one looks more like demonic and evil and shit, but the other one was just more cool and drippy on some shit. Y'all can't tell me it wasn't. But hey man, I'm not finna drag the video out too long. Love y'all niggas, man. If you made it to the end of the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And God, if you haven't subscribed, what you doing, my nigga? You made it this far into the video, and we 3 subs off from 1,000. Show your boy some love.